Hey guys, it's me Shay, and I'm here to give you some Star Wars news. Recently, which is kind of funny, recently on Monday, Lucas Games actually put out this really long reel of all the Star Wars games that's been out. I think maybe in the last, I think maybe forever, possibly. I know we saw Lego Star Wars and we saw some of the Battlefronts and things like that, but the trailer showed game after game of things that dealt with Star Wars. And just yesterday, well, yesterday was Wednesday, but early on Wednesday, we got the news that Lucas Games is working with Ubisoft, so Ubisoft can make an open world Star Wars games. Now, me and you probably like, why does this even matter? This matters because the Star Wars license has been with EA, just like the NFL license has also been with EA. And EA, as we all know, doesn't really. If you're the only person who's allowed to make them, why even do anything any different, right? They actually put out two different games. Fallen Jedi, I think it's Fallen Order, and the Squadrons games, which is completely different than what they usually do. They usually do live service games like Battlefront and Battlefront 2, which were pale comparisons to the original Battlefront games that came out long ago on Xbox and PlayStation 2. I digress. Uh, I guess more or less. I believe that Disney's games, especially with Star Wars, have been lacking. These guys even made a mobile game called Galaxies, where you can have different characters fight each other, but it's a mobile game where you got to spend money, and that's EA's entire MO. Well, I have an article here from The Verge. I also have another interesting article from VentureBeat. I am definitely not going to read the VentureBeat one, but it does give a lot of explanation into why Disney slash Lucas Games would go with Ubisoft. And funny enough, Ubisoft is, EA is still going to be making these games because their contract is up, I believe, in 2023. But remember, it takes time to make video games. And I wouldn't be surprised if Ubisoft has been making this game since, mm, I'd say maybe 2018, because, Battlefront 2, people stopped playing that game after a week. I was suckered into getting it the first one, and I believe I turned it back in. Of course, I didn't get much for GameStop, but yeah, just ridiculousness. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead read this from you. Read this to you. It's from The Verge. The article was written by Andrew Webster, and details are slim. Ubisoft is making an open world Star Wars game. Studio behind the division is making a game set in a galaxy far, far away. And according to a report from Wired, Ubisoft announced its Swedish studio Massive Entertainment is working on the game. There are no details at the when it's going to launch, on what platforms. I'm going to assume PS5 and Xbox One X. I forgot the name of the new Xbox. And you know, earlier this week, Disney rebranded its games division to Lucasfilm Games, what it describes as a new era. Since then, the company announced that not only Ubisoft Star Wars game, but also Indiana Jones title from Bethesda Studios games at Machine Games, which I'm not familiar with that studio, but we all know Bethesda games, right? Fallout series, things of that nature. Previously, EA was the main developer behind blockbuster Star Wars titles, which resulted in games like Battlefront reboots, open world adventure Jedi Fallen Order, like I mentioned, and Squadrons, like I mentioned. Disney says that relationship will continue even as other developers work on Star Wars games as well. We're really proud of the games that we created with EA. Lucasfilm Games VP Douglas Riley says, "We will continue to work with them, and our relationship has never been stronger. We may not have a lot of details to share at the moment. We've got a number of projects underway with the talented teams at EA. I believe this is going to make EA bump up like their productivity. And by that, not be lazy. Check for bugs. Don't count on live services. Do more single player games. Possibly have more creative games. Jedi Fallen Order, I didn't personally play it. I watched tons of Let's Plays of it. I enjoyed watching these games too because the story behind it was really, really good. I'm hoping that they work more with people who are weaving the tale of Star Wars. I do enjoy. I love playing as Jedi. I like playing as Sith when I have to. But we can get more stories about people who aren't Jedi, and I definitely want stories of new and original Jedi, even if you have to take the series in the past, like KOTOR. But I'm going to go on. In a statement to The Verge, EA actually said, "We are proud of our long standing collaboration with Lucasfilm Games, which will continue for years to come. Our talented teams have created some of the most successful games in the history of Star Wars franchise." And they list off all those games. And we love Star Wars and look forward to creating more exciting experiences for players to enjoy. I don't think they don't particularly love Star Wars. Probably some of their devs do, but the way they've been making these games hasn't been the greatest. And yeah, I'm looking very forward to more studios, different studios making other games. I think the last Star Wars game I fully enjoyed was the Revenge of the Sith game that had a fighting mode in it. You had to get far enough into the game to unlock everybody, or there was a code. I, of course, used the code, and that was a fun game. Maybe we'll get a Masters of Terra. Maybe that would get a reboot with better controls and better voice acting. Really, really hope so. So, yeah, I was hoping I could make this video a little bit longer, but that's really all the news there is. I will also let you know that tomorrow, Friday the 15th, WandaVision comes out. So that's the thing to look forward to. I'm definitely going to be doing reviews on that. Uh, I guess this video will be a little bit of an update as well. Another update is I'm trying to give you guys videos on Fridays. So I'll try to do Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Saturday and Sundays are already, reviews of Digimon and reviews of Yashahime. I'm going to try to mix things up on Fridays. I definitely have some things I am watching right now so I can review. This is my birthday month, so I'm trying to watch some things that I truly like and care for so I can review them to you. Things that are still relevant, and at the same time, I am currently trying to watch some things so I can do something for Black History Month. So yeah, I'm a little bit busy, got my hands tied, but I'm enjoying it nonetheless. So let me know what you think of this news, guys. While Ubisoft doesn't have the greatest record, and the division, while it was a big open game, some of it felt kind of empty. It just depends on if you enjoy the game loop. If you enjoy the game loop, just like I used to enjoy Destiny, I couldn't. After a while, I fell off. But if you enjoy that game loop and things like that, that's what's going to happen. You're just going to keep coming back to it. Of course, I know that Bungie made Destiny. Please don't comment that down below. I'm just using an example of a game as a live service or a game that's continually updated. Uh, I know Ubisoft doesn't have the greatest track record, but if you're going to do an open world game where you can get multiple people coming in, playing in squadrons, maybe one person be a Jedi, someone be a gunner, someone be a defensive person, who knows? I'm definitely looking forward to it. So, again, let me know what you think down below. Please remember to subscribe, hit the notification bell, get notified of more videos like this, and to share the video. Show everybody what a great time we're having, even when the videos are under 10 minutes. So, again, I want to know what you think down below. As always, be good, be blessed, wash your hands, wear a mask, Black Lives Matter. Please be safe out there. A lot of crazy stuff that's going on in the last couple of weeks, but we'll get through it. And as always, I will see you next time. Wouldn't mind having a game where I can play as Yoda.